Hey Lawn Dogs, Floyd with Ulnar Lawn Care, UlnarLawnCare.com. Someone here? Nah. Anyway, we're gonna change the oil on this. I told you the last video was 100 hours. Well, I guess it wasn't the last video, it was 2 videos ago. Well, episode 73, that this was due for an oil change. So we're gonna do it right now. I'm gonna show you how. It's pretty easy actually. Stick around, check it out. Be right back. So first thing I'm going to do is check this filter. Just pops off right here, comes out. Just make sure it's clean. I'm going to blow it out regardless. There's 2 filters in this system, one here and another one inside. I'm going to go turn the air compressor on. These look pretty clean. I don't think I need to replace them, but I am still going to blow them out with my air compressor. So I am going to go get that fired up and do that. Well, I'll probably do that last because that's loud and I don't want it to run. But anyway, yeah, so that's as simple as that. The air filters on these things. So, alright, let's get to the oil. So to drain the oil, we have to get in here to that spot right there. Pretty easy. I'm going to take this panel off. That way I can get to it easier. I don't think you necessarily have to. It's just tucked behind there, and I think it just makes it better access. It's really only 4 bolts, so it's not that big a deal. There's 2 on top, 2 on bottom. So let's do this. Can't tell if there's a bolt or if it's, I don't think it is a bolt. Or excuse me, nut. On the other side, I think it's just actually a nut that's like welded to the black thing, black guard. Because it's not loose. Yeah. So we got one there. Hey, GoPro, speed up. All right. So we also have the oil filter here. Let me show you. This is what I was talking about. Oil filter's here, and the drain the oil is right here. So basically, I'm gonna clean this up real quick. All you gotta do is loosen this nut, and the oil drains out into a pan down there, which I haven't got yet. And then we're gonna change the oil filter also, which is right here. I did just realize I don't have a oil filter wrench, so we'll see. I might have to run and go get one if there's not one in the shop. Mark didn't leave one here or not. I don't know if he did or not. We'll have to look around. But anyway, that's not a big deal. Need to get one anyway. And this is a gas filter line. I'm just kind of looking at it, making sure there's no cracks or nothing. For $100, it looks good. I don't see no issues with it. You can replace these, but I don't know that it's necessary to do that quite yet on this. I don't want to get gas everywhere. Oh. trees you will hit. All right, let's get this changed out. And just so you know, I did loosen the dipstick hole, so this will drain faster. I did it right after it started, but it's not really going much faster. I don't want to screw this all the way. I don't know what will happen. Trying to get as much airflow as possible through it. It's pretty loose there, so I'm going to leave it like that. Plus I'm starting to see oil on the thing, so I don't want to go too far. Just let it go. It's supposed to hold like around 2 quarts, they said. So we'll see. Alright, so you see this just drizzling now, so we're pretty much done. So we're going to tighten this back up. Don't over tighten this. You don't want to strip it. Oh, see, good. A little rag. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. There we go. Now we just need to fill it. So I lied. I almost forgot a step. We actually have to take this filter off. So I did have to go buy this oil filter wrench. It's a float tool. It's got it from Tractor Supply. I'll get it on here. Anytime you change oil, you want to change the filter. Oh, let's see here. Well, Dizzle, your thing isn't working. Alright, we're gonna have to return that. That ain't gonna work. So, using this isn't the right tool, but it's what I got. That other wrench didn't go on as good. it was too big, so we're gonna take this oil filter off, let it drain slowly. We're actually gonna loosen that pipe back up by change this out. I don't care if I use it to take it off because it's garbage anyway. This is the oil filter this Z781I recommends, and it's Kawasaki oil filter, and it's for a Kawasaki engine. So there it is. We're gonna get this put on. Alright. So the manual, the Kubota manual does recommend filling this up till you have the threads. I've never done this before, but I don't see a problem with it. It says fill it up with appropriate oil to the threads. Right there. And then we're going to allow it to sit for a couple minutes while the filter absorbs that oil. And then we'll take a little bit, we'll take some of the spillage, and we wipe it around the gasket. And what that does is, which I already did, because I already tried this, but I didn't fill it. And then I was going to see something, but then I read the manual, it said definitely fill it. So we're going to fill it. So allow that filter to absorb that oil before we put it on the Kubota. So while it's doing that, we're going to wipe this down. Just gonna wipe this up. Make sure it's nice and clean. Surface here. Underneath here, because once the gas gets out, I won't be able to really clean that. Still leaking. I mean, there's still some little bit of oil in there, but or leaking out, but not a lot. So. All right, that's absorbed. We got the seal around there, so now we're going to screw it on. It says hand tighten. So hand tighten it. And then just 2/3 more of a turn once it's hand tightened. And again, I don't like using this because it does a little bit of damage to it. We're going to try not to. But it's all I got right now. I don't care that it scratches the paint. I just don't want it to dent it. And we're gonna, there you go. So it's on there. So now that that's on there, we're gonna fill it. And to fill it, we're gonna use the dipstick hole right here. I'll clean this off. And start filling it. Now, if you have a funnel, you can use one. This isn't too bad, so I'm not too worried about it. It's pretty open. And I'm using the Kubota 1030 oil. That is what the dealership recommended. Imagine any 1030 oil would work, but it has to be SAE for sure. So he said about 2 quarts. So we're going to put 1 quart in, check it, and then we're going to go from there. So let that settle for a minute. When you check it, you don't screw this on. You just put it in and then pull it out. See, we're not even on the dipstick right now. So you gotta have it. They said to have it because it's cold up to the full line of the full. Yep. So we're gonna pop open the second one. What I'm gonna do is pour in 1/4 at a time, and then check it. I wouldn't say 1/4, like 1/3. Sorry. Nothing yet. Nope. So we'll add in another third. Now set for a minute. Settle for a second. Don't have to wait too long. Alright, as you can see, let me do this again. We were at the right below the add line. So we're in the good area, but it said put it all the way to the fill. So we're gonna fill it. We're gonna dump the rest of this in there. So that's 2 quarts right there. And that puts us right at the top. So 2 quarts, almost exactly, puts us right at the top of that full line. I don't know if you can see that oil on there or not, but it's right there. So we're good. That's it. Tighten that back up. Wipe up everything. I like to make sure it's all, get all that oil off it that I can. You're not going to get it all. Oh my God, it's a lawnmower. But damn it, it's my lawnmower. It's my baby. So I blew out the air filter, so we're going to shove them back in here. To first filter and second filter. Now while I'm doing this, I'm going to let you know the manual says we don't have to change the oil filter every 100 hours. You have to change it every 200 hours. But I don't see the point in that. I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to drain the oil. I'm just going to change the filter. Doesn't take that much longer. But there you go. The air filter is back on. And it is ready. So, Kubota is ready. I just got to put this little guard bracket back on, and that's it. So these bolts are different size. The bottom ones are bigger than the top ones, it looks like. Hey Osmo, go into super speed. Boom. So there it is, guys. Oh, gotta work up my posture. Oh, and my stomach. Anyway, is there a saying when you get out of the army, you're like, you know how you say your freshman year of college, you gain 15 pounds? Is there something like that for your first year out of the army? Whew. So, that is everything, guys. And gals. Oil change, filter's blown out, new oil filter, got the cover back on. I did find, if you have this down, your roll bar down, raise it up, get it out of the way. I'll just lower it back down when I'm done, but yeah, it was easier to get to that oil filter with that up. Other than that, that's how you change it. That's how you change the oil on a Kawasaki engine, FX850 VEFI on my Kubota Z781I. So every 100 hours it recommends you change the oil. So we're at 101, 102 I think, and we did that. So hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, always give maximum effort. Be kind to everyone. I mean everyone. Just Floyd them out.